Welcome to the PastGlimpse Photos channel.
Subscribe to the channel and like the video. 1936. Paris. As Germany prepared for the Olympics, European travel agencies actively sold tickets. This poster urges a visit to the Reich, illustrating just how effectively Hitler's propaganda disguised its true purpose beneath a grand festival of sport. The year is 1936, Germany, Berlin. The spectators of the France-Germany water polo match in the stands. Germany beat France 8-1. The victory of the Germans is also the victory of propaganda. Here is a moment that stunned the world. The 1936 Berlin Olympics. Jesse Owens, the American track star, stands on the top podium giving a salute. His 4 gold medals were a powerful response to Nazi ideology. This was the ultimate triumph of both sport and spirit. This portrait takes us straight back to the powerful era of Negro League baseball. Legends Pablo Mesa, Oscar Charleston, and Alejandro stand shoulder to shoulder. These pioneers were forced to build their own leagues, but their passion paved the way for future generations in the major leagues. This unforgettable shot captures the birth of a legend, Augusta National, in the 1930s. Players practice on a course that looks more like a construction site than a global championship venue. This was the humble beginning of the Masters, the most prestigious tournament in all of golf. Check out this stylish shot from the 1950s. These college women are showing off flawless form in competitive archery. Notice they're hitting their targets while still wearing elegant skirts and sweaters. This is 1950s sport, a perfect blend of grace and precision. Welcome to the Victorian era. These two ladies are getting an intense dumbbell workout in the early 1900s. Fitness looked very different. No tight spandex, only heavy skirts and sheer determination. This is how early women's physical training first began to take shape. We're looking at a scene from the pre-World War I era. These early Girl Scouts are diligently practicing flag signaling, a vital skill at the time. Their patch-covered uniforms and serious expressions show that physical training and real-world skills were a priority even a century ago. Here is the great-grandmother of the modern gym. This woman poses next to a full-body trainer invented by Gustav Zander in the late 19th century. Notice her poise, using this massive mechanized machine while still wearing her full dress. Early fitness was truly impressive. It's 1938, and these women are challenging stereotypes in the boxing ring. They're fully geared up with gloves and athletic shorts, but check out those heels. This striking photo captures the unusual mix of femininity and tough sport in the pre-war era. This powerful shot from the 1940s Middle East captures the incredible energy of basketball. Women, dressed in traditional clothing, are bravely fighting for the ball under a primitive but functional hoop. This is proof that sport knows no borders or cultural barriers. Check out this incredible teamwork from 1915. 9 members of the Harvard crew team are riding an enormous multi-seater bicycle. This massive machine was specifically built to train for synchronization and endurance. Talk about the original team spirit. Meet Mademoiselle Le Zetora, the colored lady athlete and heavyweight act of the early 1900s. She effortlessly presses the barbell overhead, shattering all expectations of female fragility of that era. This was a powerful triumph of strength and grace, all in one photo. This portrait shows unbelievable strength. A female athlete performs a powerful one-hand press, holding a man overhead while he lifts a barbell. This popular early-century circus act proved that women could be not only graceful, but also incredibly physically strong. Here is a powerful female athlete poised for a discus throw, likely from the late 1940s or 50s. Her uniform, clean lines, simple shorts, and a tank top reflects the growing seriousness of women's Olympic sports. This is a snapshot of raw, focused athletic power. This photo captures the powerful spectacle of 1950s sports parades. A line of shirtless, muscular athletes march with flags in perfect synchronization. This wasn't just about sport. It was a proud display of state power and athletic perfection. Here is a rare look at strict sprint training in the early 20th century. The coach, dressed in his iconic white shorts, instructs the athletes lined up in their low starting stance. This photo captures the moment when athletic training began to evolve from amateur practice to a strict scientific discipline. Look at the incredible scale of this event. Thousands of gymnasts perform in a synchronized mass display in the early 1930s. This photo highlights that sport then was not just a competition, but a massive public spectacle focused on perfect synchronicity and discipline. This dynamic shot, likely from the 1936 Olympics, captures a powerful women's long jump. Her face shows intense concentration, while her competitors' faces reveal pure emotion, elation mixed with anxiety. This is the exact moment everything comes down to a single leap. This photo captures the powerful spirit of team rowing in the 1940s. A women's crew works in unison, carrying their shell down to the water. Dressed in simple shorts and tank tops, every athlete is focused on the shared goal. This is the perfect blend of strength and synchronicity. Look at this classic portrait. The early 20th century basketball player is fully geared up, posing with his leather ball. Notice the thick socks, quilted shorts, and singlet. This is exactly how early basketball looked, a sport just beginning its global takeover. Here is the Woodward High School girls basketball team from the 1910-1911 season. Notice their determined faces. The athletes are wearing the restrictive, long-sleeved dresses and bloomers typical of the era. This is the very start of women's sports, where the will to win overcame any clothing boundaries. This photo perfectly highlights the uniqueness of Olympic athletes. Standing side by side are Alexander Sizonenko, the world's tallest basketball player, and his significantly shorter teammate. Both wear medals, proving that in sports, it's not just size, but true talent that ultimately wins the day. This photo takes us back to the 1940s. Three pole vaulters pose proudly after a tough practice session. Note the simple wooden poles and basic uniforms. This image reflects the rugged yet proud spirit of post-war track and field and pure athleticism. This photo, taken in the early 1900s, shows female students in an outdoor gymnastics class. The girls, dressed in long dresses and skirts, perform synchronized movements under their instructor's gaze. This is an early yet vital stage in the development of women's physical education. Here is a rare, captivating shot: morning exercises for commanders' wives in 1935. The women, wearing simple yet neat skirts and blouses, diligently perform their physical training outdoors. This image underscores that physical culture and discipline were major priorities of the era. Check out this early version of a fitness club, likely from the 1920s or 30s. Women in shorts and tank tops are using a mechanical horse riding machine and a vibrating belt machine. This is a vivid example of how early women's fitness and workout fashion first took shape. This dynamic shot from the 1930s captures a female athlete mid-javelin throw. Dressed in simple track uniform and with a look of fierce determination, she showcases pure athletic power. This was the exact era when women's competitive sport began to be taken truly seriously. This unique photo takes us to the early Winter Olympics of the 1920s, likely featuring the military patrol event. Athletes in long coats and caps take aim at targets while standing in the snow. This is the rugged, historical predecessor to modern winter sports like biathlon. Here is a true legend of Soviet sport, Nikolai Ozerov, one of the greatest tennis players of his time. This dynamic photo captures him mid-swing, performing a powerful shot with his leg kicked high. He was an athletic master who later became the iconic voice of a whole era in sports commentary. This photo captures the powerful enthusiasm of a Soviet sports parade, likely from the 1950s. The athletes, embodying ideals of physical culture, march past a large portrait of Stalin. This is a moment of intense focus, where sport and state ideology became one unified image. Here is a rare yearbook portrait of a future champion in his high school years. The confident smile belongs to a young Tiger Woods, already on his path to becoming the greatest golfer of all time. This is a humble but powerful image showing the very start of a legend. This stunning early 20th century photo captures the raw intensity of women's wrestling. In an era when female sports were just emerging, these athletes in one-piece uniforms fiercely grapple on the mat. This is a rare, powerful glimpse into the fearlessness of women in physical competition. Here is a wild 1930s circus stunt, the infamous Wall of Death velodrome. Cyclists defy gravity, riding along the vertical wooden wall inside the large barrel structure. This incredible stunt was the ultimate test of early bravery and engineering skill. We're looking at a 1960s scene. A line of young women performs a challenging leg lift exercise on the wall bars under the strict eye of their instructor. Their simple, functional workout gear reflects the growing post-war focus on pure athleticism and physical strength. This portrait from the 1960s captures the intense focus of early Soviet bodybuilding. Athletes compete in a heavy overhead lift, displaying impressive physiques despite the official rejection of kulturism. This is a powerful moment that defined the birth of strength and aesthetics in the USSR. Look at the intensity of the 1904 Olympic Games. These wrestlers grapple fiercely in front of the stands in incredibly dusty St. Louis. The snapshot captures a gritty, no-holds-barred struggle that hasn't changed much in over 100 years, pure athleticism of that era. This portrait from the 1930s captures athletes who dominated track and field. Their powerful physiques caused controversy and shock, leading to the introduction of scandalous gender tests. This is a powerful, historically significant image reflecting the early barriers in women's sports. This frame captures a moment forever etched in sports history. The sheer joy of the American hockey team after defeating the Soviet Union at the 1980 Olympics. It was the miracle on ice, a victory that transcended sport and became a lasting symbol of an entire era. This is a historical turning point. Fritz Schilgen, the first torchbearer, ignites the flame at the 1936 Berlin Olympics. The photo captures the tension and symbolism of the moment, marking the birth of the great tradition of the Olympic torch relay.